My name is Sarah. I am 27 years old. I live in London. My family is very rich. We have a huge house and many expensive things. But I was not happy. My parents are very strict. They always told me what clothes to wear. They chose my friends for me. My mother often said, "You must be perfect, Sarah." She wanted me to look perfect all the time, but I did not want this life. I wanted to be free. I wanted to make my own choices. One evening, everything changed. My parents told me, "We found a husband for you." He was a rich man from a powerful family. I had never met him. My heart felt heavy. I said, "No, I cannot marry him. I do not love him." But my parents did not listen. They said love was not important. They only cared about money and status. I felt sad and angry. I knew I could not stay in that house anymore. That night, I took some cash and left my home. I walked for many hours. Finally, I saw a nightclub. My parents never allowed me to go to places like this, but now there were no rules. I went inside. That's where I saw him. His name was David. He was tall and very handsome. He walked over to me and said, "You look a little lost." I smiled and said, "Maybe I am." We talked for a long time. It felt like we had known each other for years. He asked about my life, but I was careful. I did not tell him about my family's money. I only told him that my parents were strict. When the club closed, David said, "Do you want to come back to my apartment?" I said yes. We went to his place. We laughed and talked. David kissed me. I felt safe. The next morning, I told David the truth about running away. I said, "I have nowhere to go." David looked at me kindly. "You can stay here, Sarah." I was so happy. I lived with David for weeks. It was a simple life. I washed my clothes by hand. I helped clean the dishes. I did not mind the work. David often talked about his dreams. He told me, "I want to be rich one day. I want nice cars and big houses." One morning, David gave me some advice. "Sarah, you should talk to your parents. They must be worried." I shook my head. "No, they will make me go back." David persisted. "Maybe they have changed. It is the right thing to do." After many gays, I agreed. I called my mother. She began to cry when she heard my voice. My father apologized. He invited me to dinner and said, "Please bring David with you." We went to my parents' big house. David was perfect. He shook my father's hand firmly. He smiled at my mother. He listened to my father speak about business. My parents loved him. After that dinner, things were good. I felt happy with David. Then the problems started. One day, David asked, "Can you lend me some money, Sarah? My business is in trouble." I trusted him. He had given me a home when I was lost. So I gave him the money. I thought he would pay me back. But he asked again and again. The amounts of money became larger each time. One night, I heard David on the phone. He was talking in a low voice. "Yes, I'm working on it. Her father has plenty of money." My heart started to beat fast. Was he talking about me? I felt sick. The next day, I visited my parents. My mother looked sad. She told me, "David came here yesterday. He asked us for a large amount of money for a new business." I froze. He asked my parents for money too? I went back to our apartment to confront him. "Did you ask my parents for money?" I demanded. David admitted it. "Yes, but I did it for us, for our future. I love you, Sarah." "You lied to me," I shouted. David started to cry. He got down on one knee and pulled out a ring. "I'm sorry. It was a mistake. Marry me, Sarah. I will prove my love. I will never ask for money again." I was confused. I loved him, and he looked so sad. So I said yes. We had a small wedding. My parents were there, but they were quiet. For a short time, life was peaceful. But one night, while David was in the shower, his phone lit up. It was a message from a friend. The message read, "Did she give you the cash yet?" My hands shook. I unlocked his phone and read the old messages. David had written, "She is rich. I will make her love me, then I will have everything." My heart broke into pieces. David did not love me. He planned everything. He only wanted my money. I knew what I had to do. I packed a small bag. I wrote a note on the table. It said, "I loved you, but now I love myself more. Goodbye." I left the house and moved to a new city. I found a job at a small cafe. It felt good to earn my own money. I learned to pay my own bills. I called David many times, but I never answered. Later, my father told me that David had tried to get money from them one last time. When they refused, he disappeared. I was not surprised. I was no longer trapped. I was not living a life chosen by my parents, and I was not living with a liar. I was building my own life, and finally, I was free.